Friendly reminder, it's your last chance. It's the last day to join the VIP club if you want to get entered into my February giveaway, link in the description. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and staying safe. Today I wanted to talk about all of these online precious metal dealing websites blocking our ability to pick up physical silver and gold from them. But really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe to this channel for daily videos, my backup channel for weekly videos, and if you want to get some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel, I'd really appreciate it. Link will be in the description. So I wanted today's video to get straight to the point. I wanted to talk about this today, and I'm going to put a couple of things up on the screen as I'm reading them because I want you to see exactly what it is I'm looking at. Number one, I'm on APMEX right now, and it says, due to unprecedented demand for physical silver products, we are unable to accept any additional orders on a large number of products until global markets open Sunday evening. Keep in mind, it's Sunday afternoon as I'm recording this video, and I want it to be as quick as possible. I don't even want to edit this video. I want to just toss it up onto YouTube as quickly as I can. Then if you go on over to Bullion, it says, attention customers, due to increased order volume, we are currently experiencing shipping delays of 5 to 10 days from cleared payment. And then if you were to go to Provident Metals, it says the same exact thing, word for word, I believe. And that's no surprise because Provident Metals was acquired by Bullion, I think just last year or maybe 2 years ago. Then if you were to go to Bullion, it says, update, due to unprecedented silver demand, Bullion is unable to accept any additional orders until the market opens Sunday evening. Again, it's Sunday afternoon as I'm recording this video. Then if you hop on over to Monument Metals, it says, due to unprecedented demand, we are unable to accept new orders until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at market open. Hop on over to Modern Coin Mart. It says, due to unprecedented demand on silver and gold bullion products, we are unable to accept any additional orders for those products at this time. And then last but not least, Golden Statement, sale of silver items will be disabled until the market reopens Sunday evening due to extreme price volatility. Pretty strange, don't you think? All of the most popular precious metal dealing websites have halted the ability to order silver and gold from them. At least until market opens up this evening. As we know, Sunday evening, we get to see the numbers start moving around again after being locked in place Friday and Saturday. What I find most interesting about this is it seems to be the precious metal version of virtually identically what we just saw take place in the stock market. Like 3 days ago or whatever it was. I believe it was Thursday. I posted a whole video about it talking about market manipulation and a large group of people purposely driving the price of certain stocks up and capitalizing it. And I made a whole video about it. You might want to go check that out if you want a little bit more detail regarding that situation. But that was about the stock market. This is about precious metals. Very different. Similar in a lot of ways, but very different. So it leads me to the question, I just really can't help but wonder, what's going to be taking place over the next couple of hours? It's currently 1 p.m. as I'm recording this video, and I'm going to try my best to post it before 3. What is going to be taking place in the next couple of hours? What's going to happen at 6 p.m. when the market opens back up? What are we going to see? Are we all going to see the number officially take off? It's currently sitting at, I believe, $27. Let me go to Kitco right now. $26.98 as I'm recording the video. And it says right here on screen, market is closed. Will open in 4 hours and 40 minutes. It's 1:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as I'm recording this video. What are we going to see when the market opens back up? I'm personally hopeful and optimistic that this might be a little bit of a false alarm. I am somewhat of a delusional optimist. However, the people like myself who would prefer for the spot price of silver and gold, by the way, but mostly silver. That's mainly my priority. It's my precious metal of choice. It's my priority metal, I like to call it. People like me, we want the spot price to be as low as possible. In fact, people like me want silver to go back down to the teens, $18, $19 or lower. That'd be nice. So that we can get more. The lower, the better. That way we can just back up the truck, load the boat, as they say. We want spot price to be as low as possible. We don't want it going up. So when the market opens up tonight, are we going to get some bad news? I don't know. I hope not. But with everything going on, the last couple of days especially, one could argue over the last year, but over the last 3, 4, 5, 6 days, a lot of crazy stuff has been going on in the markets. Stock market, precious metal market right now, or maybe not, we don't know. We'll find out. But it seems pretty strange. It seems pretty odd. And by the way, the sites that I pulled up and I read their alerts or updates or the big bold red letters that they had on screen, that's just what a majority of the sites were saying. There are a couple sites out there who don't have any type of updates like that. They're not saying anything about how we're not taking orders at this time. It doesn't say anything like that. But if you go into their products, everything is sold out. It says out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. The whole entire page, it says out of stock. So I found it pretty weird. And something else that I noticed was that for those of you who are into the digital currencies, now full transparency, just to be honest here, I am personally not really interested in the digital currencies. I'm not a big fan of them. I respect them. I understand why people are into them. I understand diversification. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's just personally not for me. But I wanted to quickly mention this. For those of you who use different trading platforms, I saw an alert the other day, or an update. It says, due to extraordinary market conditions, instant deposits are temporarily unavailable for the digital currency purchases. Which means you have to wait until you transfer the currency from your bank account into your brokerage app, and you have to wait several days for it to be fully processed before you can buy into any of the digital stuff. And the digital stuff, that's something you could buy 24 hours a day. It doesn't matter. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It could be 2 a.m., it could be a Sunday afternoon, it could be Christmas Day, doesn't matter. You can still buy and sell. However, that's being interfered with as well. So I don't know. There's a lot of red flags here. The digital stuff, the physical silver and gold, stocks, regular stocks, everyday stocks for everyday people. A lot of weirdness going on. And I don't like to be the guy to jump to conclusions. I don't like to be the guy driven by paranoia and come to certain weird conclusions that are based on emotion rather than logic. But all of these different markets, all having very similar issues, all doing very similar things, blocking the everyday person's ability to buy in. Because what happens when you buy in? What happens when more people are buying in than selling? Prices go up. So why is our ability to buy in to certain things, why is there a stop sign? Why is there a red light? Why is it being halted? Very weird. So my idea right now, or I don't know if you want to call it a solution to the problem, but potentially a quick fix for the time being, maybe. If you have the ability to, visit your local coin shop today. The local coin shop is not relying on the internet. You can't just stop by the local coin shop and they're like, hey, you can't place any orders. Like, I'm not placing an order, I'm showing up in person. Then again, it is Sunday. I know a lot of businesses are closed on Sunday. So maybe it's not an option. Or due to everything that's gone on over the last, 10 months now, I know a lot of small businesses were forced to close. My local coin shop, in fact, was closed for most of 2020. Shut down in March, didn't open back up until about November. October, November. It's a long time for a small business to be closed. Small family-owned business. So if your local coin shop was affected in any way, shape, or form, and they've yet to reopen, obviously it's also out of the question. Can't visit a local coin shop if they're closed. But there's nothing we can do about these online sellers at the moment. There's nothing we can do. We can't force them to accept our orders. So the way I see it is that buckle up, hope for the best. It seems like over the next few hours might be a bumpy ride. Could be a false alarm, but I don't know. Something tells me this is a little bit different. For those of you who weren't stacking at the time, or for those of you who somehow forgot what happened about 10 months ago when the precious metal prices really got smacked down, we saw something kind of similar take place. A lot of these online precious metal dealing websites, as soon as the spot price of silver got chopped in half, essentially, came crashing down. Silver, for example, it was at the $18 mark, and that's just where it was. And then when March of 2020 happened, boom, it fell all the way down to about $12. And the moment that happened, all of the online precious metal dealing websites, they were saying pretty much what they're saying today. Due to an unprecedented demand, we're unable to accept orders, or they're out of stock. Now, a lot of people came to the conclusion that they're lying about being out of stock. That way, when the price goes back up, all of a sudden they could be like, hey, we're back in stock, you could buy from us again. Which, I don't know what goes on behind closed doors, so I'm not going to accuse any website of doing anything like that. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm not there to know for sure. But we did see, as soon as we saw spot price climbing back up, these online precious metal dealing websites were all of a sudden taking orders. And not only were they taking orders, but they increased the minimum amount of silver and gold you could get. Before everything came crashing down in March of 2020, these online precious metal dealing websites, they'd allow you to get any amount of silver you wanted. And a lot of them would say free shipping on orders over $100. Then, when everything got shaken up, it didn't say free shipping on orders over $100. They changed it around a little bit. Instead of saying free shipping on orders over 100, they said minimum order 100. So you weren't able to get $20, $30, $50, $70, $95 worth at a time. It had to be $100 or more. And some websites cranked it all the way up to minimum orders of $250. So the people who were only picking up 2-3 troy ounces of silver at a time, they were unable to order those 2 or 3 ounces of silver. They had to order 5, 6, 7, 8 ounces of silver, maybe more, depending on what website they were using. This is what took place almost a year ago. This was 10 months ago. Now, like I said, I don't like jumping to conclusions. I don't like to be driven by emotion, but rather logic. But logic tells me we have seen this before, and it wasn't too far in the past. It wasn't even a year ago. We saw this happen. Except it was a little bit different. It was during the week when the markets were open. This time, the market is closed. And you could normally place orders over the weekend. It doesn't matter. As soon as Monday morning they open back up, they process the orders, and they get it shipped out early in the week, potentially. depending on how fast they're moving. But this time, they're halting orders while the market is closed. So what happens if we can't place orders until the market opens back up? And when the market opens back up, all of a sudden, boom, silver is way higher than $27. And then all of a sudden they're taking orders again. What happens then? Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Unfortunately, that would be completely and totally, entirely out of our hands, out of our control. Not much we can do about that. However, I would assume that's a mere speed bump. You're going to run into roadblocks from time to time. But there's always another way. Always another way. Always a different route. There's always a different strategy. Sometimes when things like this happen, it reminds us or forces us to change the game plan. Which is why I think it's important to be diversified and to not focus too heavily on just one thing. I'm guilty of this myself, by the way. I went a very long time focusing on absolutely nothing but silver. Silver, 100%. I was not involved in the stock market in any way, shape, or form. I was picking up virtually no gold at all. I was all in on silver. I don't believe it should be that way. I believe you should mix and match it up. I'm looking at the spot price right now. Market's closed and it's just under $27. I'm really hoping over the next few hours when the market opens back up, I'm really hoping this is just a false alarm. I'm really hoping this is just something that got everybody nervous for no reason and we're all just like, okay, thank God. Really hope that's the case. But like I said, we've seen this before. Maybe not exactly, but very, very, very similar. It's like that quote. History doesn't always repeat itself, but oftentimes it rhymes. I don't know, if you ask me, I think it's rhyming right now. I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know. Did you or are you able to visit your local coin shop today? I think that might be an alternative. That might be something you can do. If they're open, of course. Obviously, you can't visit a coin shop if they're closed. You can't legally do it anyway. But I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what are your honest expectations? What do you think we're going to see over the next couple of hours regarding the precious metals? And if anybody's interested in joining the Precious Metals VIP Club, it's where I can do things on my own terms, not on YouTube's terms, my terms. I'm hosting privately held live streams. They're smaller, easier to manage. I'm also doing giveaways. Today is the last day to join. All you have to do is join the VIP Club before February 1st if you want to be entered into the giveaway. It's your last day. I'm also doing discounts, personalized promo codes, shout-outs, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale on a variety of different websites. And, of course, you can watch all of my videos early and commercial-free. Come join the Precious Metals VIP Club. It'll be the first link in the description. You're invited. I'd be happy to have you. And if you guys enjoyed today's video, please hit that like button. If you guys like me, make sure to subscribe. New videos every single day, 365 days a year. Also subscribe to my second channel, which is my backup channel for exclusive weekly content. Brand new video over there. Go check it out. The link will be in the description. Trying really hard to hit 2,000 subscribers. We just hit 1,500, and I appreciate that. And if you want to help support the channel in the biggest possible way, please consider getting yourself some DYDSS merchandise. Of course, we have some precious metal themed t-shirts and hoodies, which are up for grabs, along with a ton of other products. T-shirts, hoodies, even stickers, many of which are raising funds and awareness for different charity organizations, such as the recently released Kraken Stackin' t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, and coffee mug. inspired by the beautiful 2-ounce silver Kraken coin, which, by the way, is helping us raise a little bit of funds and awareness for ocean cleanup charity organizations at no additional cost to you. It comes out of my pocket, not yours. Any and all merchandise can be found by clicking the first link in the description section down below. Thank you in advance. It's more than appreciated. And I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, once again, what are your thoughts on everything going on regarding these online precious metal dealing websites? I'm looking at APMEX, JM Bullion, Provident Metals, SD Bullion, Modern Coin Mart, Monument Metals, Golden State Mint, disabling our ability to order silver and gold from them due to apparently, supposedly, unprecedented orders, crazy demand for silver and gold bullion, and they're unable to accept any additional orders until the market opens up, of course. Then, magically, they're going to be able to take orders. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.